Bonjour tout le monde! It's me, Rubbing RX, back with more Luigi's Mansion. Um, Last time we had a bit of a longer episode because I unlocked many new rooms that were important to us getting some booze. So now we are going to go through those rooms actually and do a couple things. And we also got the water and fire element medals, which are important to something. Oops, that's not it. Is it you? No, X. There we go. So if we check this cheese in the dining hall, maybe. We can get a golden mouse. So we get another couple gold bars with that. And many coins. Next up, we are going to grab some water element. And we are going to go around real quick because this is water and there's something interesting you can do with it. So the first place we want to go is we want to head back to Area 1. Because this opens up a new can of worms that, I mean, most of these aren't going to be too important, but there's one in particular that actually comes later that will be important. And I know I'm talking in a way that doesn't exactly explain what I'm talking about, but that's because I want to show you instead of just talking to you. If you water various plants throughout the mansion, you will get money from them. In fact, we just got another sapphire through that one. And there's right now all I can think of is one other plant in the house, even though I know there's more. The one I can think of is the one in the master bedroom. Which gives us an emerald. Feel like there's some weird slowdown right now, but that might just be because I'm not entirely familiar enough with the game to understand exactly how fast it runs at all times. So I think that's pretty much it for now. If I see more on the way, I'll water them. But, I mean, just looking at the rooms I have, I don't see any that I recall having a... Well, maybe this one over here next to Madame Corvoyer's room. The, mirror room might have a plant, actually. Nope. But yeah. Okay, I just thought of something. Can I say how weird it is that there's a fortune teller's room in a house? Like, how rich is someone that they have their own personal fortune teller? So now right here, we actually have an optional boss ghost. So suck up all of the banana peels. There are a few of these in the game. I want to say 5, but I feel like that might be too many. Like, suck off the, there we go. And there's these candles, and if you look, there's only 3 lit. And so, we want to light all the candles. Then suck the food off of his plate. And then the servant ghost will appear to try to refill his plate. And you want to... You want to suck them up so they can't refill his plate. And it kind of has a weird hitbox on it. There we go. So then once his plate's empty, he's going to start shooting fireballs at you, what you have to avoid. For a bit, I guess he ate so much he has heartburn, which is a really easy joke to make, but I still find it humorous because that's just who I am. Now, after he finishes shooting fireballs, he will get very tired because he used his energy and he ran out of food. And that's when your chances to get his heart. But he doesn't seem to be tired quite yet. There he is. Okay, so now just walk up to him. And now usually these optional ghosts are actually quite hard. They're very resistant because they're optional, and as you can see, he got away. This is the first ghost I did not get in one section. Well, other than Chauncey. Now, he shouldn't shoot fireballs as much this time, I don't think. Yeah, okay. But now I can show that even though I didn't get him in one section, he will still drop pearls for every 10 health you get rid of. So you might not have all the pearls, but you can at least get some of them. You can at least still get some. And so, of course, he gives us a new type of gem. Any optional boss ghost will release a money chest that will have a silver diamond in it, which is the second most valuable treasure in the game. But he also gives us access to a Boodacious. And we got him. There we are. 15 out of 50. And now that will actually be it for Area 2. Because now once we put out this fire and head outside, or head through the store, we are actually outside. We are in the boneyard. Now this here is actually a plant. There's a few times you can water it throughout the game. And you want to do it every single time. There we go. And so, there, it gets a sprout. We are going to have to do that a few more times throughout the game, and you'll see how important that is later. So the dog comes out, and he'll try to attack us, but if we give him some water, then a new ghost will appear. That you need to wait for them to form, and then you can hit them with your suction to get their heart out. Then he'll drop a bone, which will let its heart appear. So now we have to suck up a dead dog, which I find very weird for a Nintendo game, is that we're dealing with a dead dog right now. And that bone in the middle seems to be a little dangerous because I'm very afraid of running into it, but I got a perfect suction on that. And a heart, or no heart, whatever. So now, if we head over, you see the shiny. If we check the shiny, it becomes a blowy, and we end up in the graveyard. So what we want to do is check the gravestones. This one has a heart in it. This one has a giant ass heart. And that one causes some ghosts to appear. Oh, they also have a projectile, which I don't think many ghosts in this game do. And that can make them a little bit dangerous. But like before, or like I said, you can't get their hearts until they are formed, which actually is kind of annoying. Great, okay. And so now we just have the one left, which means there won't be any more projectiles to deal about because he can't throw any while he's being sucked. He just has to hold on his head. And now, a cutscene. Interesting. We don't get those that often. So let's get back to full health. It's the end of a line. So if we go up to the gravestone. I'm sure you just heard me sigh right before there. It's because this is one boss I don't feel too confident in, because I don't really know exactly how it all works. I know you want to suck up his shadow and then like blow it back at him, which lets you get to his heart, but the shadows are still following you as you go, so it will be easy to get hit by the shadows as you play. And just like all area bosses, you cannot suck him for as long as you want to. You are forced off after a certain point. I missed. Okay. So the bigger the shadow is, the longer you are given the chance to get to his heart. But the problem is, the smaller shadows get sucked in faster. So you have to really think about what you're doing. And it seems a lot harder to hit him than the playthrough I've watched make it look like it is. So the best way to get rid of the or get away from the shadows, in my opinion, I think, is to kind of just let him take you. Okay. Darn, okay. Because then he'll kind of pull you away from where you want to go. And now I do remember these boss ghosts, you get ranks based on how much health you have. You have to have 90 health to get gold. And apparently these shadows take away 10 health each. Along with those random health you get rid of as you play, as you suck the ghost. It's hard to keep 90 from what I can tell. This is so annoying. Okay. I don't like this ghost. There we are. Got him sucked up. So we open this chest, and we get the club key. Kurtz, Luigi, Kurtz. Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear you. See you. So I think when lightning struck some valley had one, come back to the lab. Lightning. Even if your lightning had cooked your goose, the poltergeist 3000 won't even have a scratch. So now we have our ghost, and we're going to put him back through the ghost pultrification either. Because as he said before, it's near bursting after picking up a boss ghost. The ghosts are invisible, so we need to press them into visible forms. So we got a silver on the boss ghost, got a gold on the dancing couple, got a gold on the butler, got a gold on the melody pianissima, got a silver on the fat guy, got a gold on the dog. Thanks for your help, Luigi. So, Mr. Lugs, the Floating Merlindas, Melody Pianissima, Shivers, Spooky, and Bogmire. We've caught 9 ghosts, apparently. So sapphires are 500,000, emeralds are 600,000, rubies are a million, and the silver diamond are 200 million. So we have 27 million gold. We saying I was a million now. Where will you go? The man. No, that's okay. Yeah, that works. So real quick. Once the local Waltz champions, they can no longer compete since their feet don't touch the floor. He wanders the house endlessly, searching for his master's will. He hopes he's included in it. Despite playing moving melodies, she has a surly disposition. Oddly enough, she loves video games. I like her, music and video games. He prefers all-you-can-eat buffets to 3 meals a day. He ate himself to death, but still wasn't satisfying. Oh god. This creepy canine will sink its chops into any seemingly edible thing it sees. A product of the mansion's fear and despair. He's not sure what to fear. He's not sure who to fear or what to despair of these days. I don't know what this guy, I didn't know what he was, and I was very curious to read that. He is created from fear and despair. We created Bogmire. This mansion had not been here that long, a couple days according to Egad. And the ghosts don't really fear each other. So we created Bogmire. I find that fascinating. I just learned this just now. Huh. Alright. So next time, we will be figuring out where to go with our new key. See you guys then. Au revoir.